Aloha, ladies and gents, and welcome to another rendition of SMYN Top 10 featuring your favorite ice guy, DQP. And, for the umpteenth time, this is another list about music. I mean, seriously, there's Yoko's lists on the soundtracks from each generation, Major Moses' list on anime soundtracks, Doba's list on Disney tunes, and hell, I think there's like 6 more lists all in the making, all about music. It's becoming a bit of a running theme, isn't it? So I bet you're asking, DQB, what kind of music are you covering in your list? Well, this list is about the underappreciated tunes in games. The ones that you hear once in a game and have to scour all of YouTube to find. Or, to put it in terms that top 10 fans will understand, Kiss the Girl is to Doba as these songs are to me. These are the songs that I'm shocked don't have more views or remixes on YouTube, because they really are great and catchy, to the point that I often find myself listening to them over and over again. Do keep in mind that a few of these entries do contain spoilers, so I'll warn you in advance, as usual. So, without further ado, let's get listening! First of all, I don't think enough people have played Donkey Kong on the Game Boy, because it really is a gem. I mean, taking the Donkey Kong arcade game and making a friggin' adventure mode out of it, whoever dreamed of that idea deserves a medal. But I'm getting off topic. The soundtrack in this game is decent enough, but once you get to the jungle world, that was the first time I actually stopped playing and took a listen, because this was 8-bit villainous gold. A lot of people talk about the final boss theme, but I really think this is better. It just sounds more sinister. It's really just a fun tune. Not much else to say about that. Who doesn't love Deus Ex, the classic cyberpunk RPG series that references philosophy, mythology, and asks tough questions about the advancement of technology? It's also a game that gives you a lot of options. If you can think of a way through a situation, it's probably possible, within reason. But again, I'm getting carried away. The music in the series, particularly Human Revolution, fits the cyberpunk aesthetic well, and when you're in a jam, there's no better tune to be playing than Street Conflict. The song is tense and fits most firefights very well, getting you in the mood for some action. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, but I really feel as if it deserves more attention. It's really one of the better battle themes I've heard in an RPG, Western or otherwise. What do you usually think when you think Final Dungeons? Giant fortresses filled with lava? The active center of a dead planet? How about a desolate husk of a castle that was just recently teeming with life? That's the chilling image that the song Fawful's Castle imprints on you in Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. It brings a sense of, what has he done? That makes you want to fight Fawful more and more, as entertaining as he is. Even the Inside Bowser variation brings that sense with it after he swallows the Dark Star, although that may have to do with my extreme bias toward ice levels. Hell, they even managed to stuff Cackleta's theme from Superstar Saga in there, and still make it sound desolate and isolated. In any case, this is a spine-chilling piece that truly deserves your attention. Team Fortress 2's entire soundtrack could have been on this list, seeing as the songs only play in the menus and not during gameplay. And yeah, that's a good thing, it helps maintain focus. But man, there are some underrated gems in the OST, one of which is the fantastic Archimedes. An ode to the medic's infamous pet pigeon, this is a slower, more thoughtful approach to the medic's normally bombastic theme. And, to tell you the truth, I actually like this more. It really drives home the craziness of this mad doctor in a more subtle way than the crazy choirs or the trumpet and guitar riffs that the game is normally known for. Hell, get that clarinetist to friggin' metal. He or she does a fantastic job portraying this character. Well done, Valve. Your unheard musical masterpieces still win me over. Man, this song is one of the classiest gaming tunes I've ever heard. I mean, when you first hear wood-carving Partitia from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, what do you first think of? I usually think of some guy in a red bathrobe and a fez, reading Nietzsche and swirling a glass of wine in front of a fireplace in a library. Which is fitting, because that's where this tune takes place, the castle library. Fitting, huh? Seriously though, I'm a real sucker for Baroque-style music like this, with tons of intertwining melodies that all have this real classy feel to it. It makes me feel like an intellectual. I think this is one of the better songs in Symphony of the Night, and you know what they say, if it's Baroque, don't fix it. The music in the 8-bit Mega Man series is renowned for being such an amazing collection of tunes, and while most of them are fantastic and deserve more attention, there's one that I just love and adore to bits, Deep in Space. Like Fawful's Castle, there's just so much atmosphere here that really can't be felt in a lot of other games. It feels very ominous and foreboding, and always sends a chill down my spine, which, for an 8-bit track, is an amazing feat. Other Wily Castle tracks from other Mega Man games have given the feeling of large, bombastic, and epic storm through the castle. But here I think the music and setting really nail the fact that it's just you and Wily in cold, dead, desolate space. Kind of an eerie feeling, isn't it? I may be analyzing it too much, but still, nevertheless, it makes for a great track. Give it a listen. Yeah, because what will one of my lists be without some sort of Paper Mario entry on it? I mean, if you didn't see this coming, I truly feel sorry for you. But seriously, let's talk about this song. This effin' song. Siege on Bowser's Castle is, as the Nostalgia Critic put it, a song that will make you jump out of your seat and make you shout, "Fuck yeah!" The only other major Mario tune to make me do that was Rock Hawk's theme, but everybody's heard of that. This underrated song is just begging for a metal cover somewhere. I mean, listen to this guitar solo. I also love how it sort of builds up as you make your way through the castle, gradually getting more awesome until you're finally on the final stretch, as if it's been saving the best part of the song for last. I could just go on and on about this track. It rocks my socks off so much. Give it a listen, and if you have a guitar, please, please, make a cover.
DJ Oliver.
My tastes in music have been all over the map over the years. I haven't really been in the rap scene, but when I played The World Ends With You, the soundtrack really drew me into the experience, and one of the better tunes in my opinion was Owari Hajimari. Yeah, Twister, Long Dream, and Give Me All Your Love are all awesome tracks, but this song is just so damn catchy and so damn fun. I mean, this sounds like something out of Jet Set Radio. I always find myself bobbing my head and singing, well, rapping, to this tune. It also just feels so in place as one of the many battle themes in the game. Battle themes in most of their RPGs are often epic and angsty and stuff, but this theme recognizes what the battles and settings are, fun and funky. I can certainly promise you that this song is not going to leave your head by the time this video ends. Generations.
Original strategy is what
Chrono Trigger has an awesome soundtrack, no one is disputing that, and there are definitely songs that stand out more than this. But Undersea Palace just fits the theme of the area so well. Like Siege on Bowser's Castle and Deep in Space, this song really gets you into the "this is really it" mindset. The song is tense and is paced well, meaning that your journey through the palace will be an anxious and epic one. Not even the battles in the dungeon can stop the music, as it fits with those as well. It's almost like Guile's theme, it can fit with anything. Checking your inventory? Fits. Fighting monsters? Fits. Roaming around while trying not to trigger any traps? Yep, fits. And it definitely fits within the bounds of the story as well. Although I suppose it is a little expected after the game pulls the Disc 1 final boss rug from under you after the Mage's battle, and it is a little tiring to see it pulled from under you again. Still, this song has some amazing build-up for what it's worth, and it really is among the better tracks from Chrono Trigger. Considering Chrono Trigger's soundtrack, that's saying quite a lot. And a quick recap before we get to number 1. Number 10, Jungle Theme from Donkey Kong 94. Number 9, Street Conflict from Deus Ex Human Revolution. Number 8, Fawful's Castle from Bowser's Inside Story. Number 7, Archimedes from Team Fortress 2. Number 6, Wood Carving Partitia from Symphony of the Night. Number 5, Deep in Space from Mega Man 10. Number 4, Siege on Bowser's Castle from Paper Mario. Number 3, Owari Hajimari from The World Ends With You. And number 2, the Undersea Palace from Chrono Trigger. And the number 1 underappreciated song in gaming is... When it comes to games with absolutely phenomenal soundtracks, it surprises me how little people talk about Mario Tennis. When people mention something like the finals of a prestigious tournament or something, the first track that always comes to mind is Island Open Preliminary from Mario Tennis on the Game Boy Color. Now, you may be thinking, why not the N64 version? Well, here's the thing. The N64 version is by no means bad, but the Game Boy Color version had a full-fledged story mode that had some major build-up behind it. And by the time this tune rolls in, you've fought your way through an entire academy and are playing in a world-class tennis championship for a chance to face off against Mario himself. This just feels so much more satisfying in its 8-bit form than it does on the N64. This is a song that gets you insanely hyped, pumped, and ready for action, and somehow that just works more in chiptune form more. I can't really put my finger on why. Still, this song more than deserves your attention. I decree it. Give this playlist of underrated songs a listen. I'll remind Yoko to throw YouTube links in the description. Just do it. You won't be disappointed.